Hello friends, today I am here with Conservation of Plants and Animals Part 1 of 8th Standard. Today's topics for discussion are deforestation, consequences of deforestation, conservation of forest and wildlife, importance of biosphere reserves, endemic species, wildlife sanctuary and national park. So let us start the session. First, it is about deforestation. Deforestation means clearing of forest and that land can be used for other purposes. Means we have cleared the forest, cut the forest and that land can be utilized for other purposes. Then it is called as deforestation. Now let us see what are the causes of deforestation. Why we cut the trees present in the forest. So it is done for cultivation purpose and also for building houses and factories. Sometimes we cut the trees of the forest which can be used as fuel, or the wood can be used for making furniture, etc. And sometimes the natural causes is also. So natural causes of deforestation are forest fire and severe drought. Here you can see the drought and forest fire. Next is consequences of deforestation. What will happen when deforestation occur? So first is there will be increase in the rise of temperature and also pollution level on the earth. There will be increase in the level of carbon dioxide, and this increase in the level of carbon dioxide results in the global warming. Why? Because the temperature goes on rising. It also lower the groundwater level and disturb the balance in nature. It also disturb the food chain. There will be decrease in rainfall leading to the drought. Soil erosion, that is removal of topsoil, is done due to this deforestation, and hence there is decrease in the fertility of the soil, and this is called as desertification. Decrease in the water holding capacity of the soil, which leads to flood. Why? Because roots of the plant holds the soil. So whenever there will be no plant, no trees, then what will happen? The water holding capacity will be less in that area, so it will lead to floods. It leads to the change in soil properties also. The soil will become acidic, the soil will become alkaline. So plants are very necessary. There will be change in the nutrient content and texture of the soil also because of deforestation. Now the next topic is about conservation of forest and wildlife. How we will conserve forest and the wildlife present in that forest. So this forest and wildlife can be conserved by setting of areas like biosphere reserves, wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, etc. Biosphere reserves are the large area of protected land for conserving wildlife, plant, animal resources, and also the traditional life of tribals people who are living in that area. Second is national park. National park are the large area reserved for wildlife where they can freely move freely go and use the habitats and their natural resources. Third one is wildlife sanctuaries. They are the little bit smaller areas where animals are protected from any disturbance to them of their habitats. Here you can see the Pachmadhi Biosphere Reserve, National Park, wildlife sanctuaries. These are the short view of all this. Now let us see what are the importance of biosphere reserves. Biosphere reserves helps to maintain the biodiversity. Biodiversity means different varieties of plants, animals and microorganisms present in that area, and also the culture of that area. Which types of people are living there? We know their culture. A biosphere reserve may also contain other protected areas present in it. For example, the Pachmadi Biosphere Reserve consists of one national park named Satpura and two wildlife sanctuaries named Bori and Pachmadi. Now, what are the importance of Biosphere Reserve? Flora, that is plants which are present in that particular area, fauna, that animals which are present in that particular area. For example, the flora of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserves consist of sal, teak, mango, jamun, silver fern, arjun, etc. These are the different varieties of trees present in the flora of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserve. And the fauna of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserves consist of sinkara, wild dog, cheetal, wolf, leopard, blue bull, barking deer, etc. Here you can see the flora of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserve: sal, teak, mango, jamun, silver fern, arjun. Here it is the fauna of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserve: sinkara, blue bull, barking deer, cheetal, leopard, wild dog. Now the next topic is, what are endemic species? Endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found in a particular area only and they are not found naturally anywhere else. A particular type of animal or plant may be endemic to a zone, may be endemic to a state, or may be endemic to a country. For example, sal and wild mango are the endemic flora of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserve. Bison, Indian giant squirrel and flying squirrel are endemic flora of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserve. So whenever we destroy their habitat, then what will happen? That those animals or those plants which are present in that area will vanish. The destruction of their habitat, increasing population and introduction of new species also affect the natural habitat of endemic species and then they become in danger. Here you can see the endemic flora and fauna of Pachmadi Biosphere Reserve. Endemic flora are sal and wild mango and endemic flora are flying squirrel and Indian squirrel. Now let us see wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuaries are the areas where animals are protected from any disturbance to them or their habitat. The killing or capturing of animals in wildlife sanctuary is strictly prohibited. Some of the threatened wildlife animals like black buck, white-eyed buck, elephant, golden cat, pink-headed duck, gharial, marsh crocodile, python, rhinoceros are protected and preserved in wildlife sanctuaries. Indian sanctuaries have unique landscape, broad level of forest, mountain forest and bushlands in the deltas of big rivers. Here you can see the black buck, then white-eyed buck, then gharial, then elephant, golden cat, and pink-headed duck. These are the common animals kept in wildlife sanctuaries. Mars crocodile, python, rhinoceros, they are also kept in wildlife sanctuaries. Here it is a view of wildlife sanctuaries. Now the next one is national park. National parks are the large area and they are reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. National parks are large and they are diverse enough to protect the whole set of ecosystem. They preserve flora, fauna, landscape, and also historic objects present in that particular area. For example, Satpura National Park is the first reserve forest in India. The finest Indian teak is found in this Satpura National Park. Here it is the view of Kanha National Park and here it is the view of Kaziranga National Park. Here it is the Taroba National Park. Thank you. For any kind of doubts, please write your question in comment section.